Hello and welcome to another video from oorail. Here today we have three new Hornby Hawksworth coaches. These are from the BR era, early to late steam, and these particular ones are in BR Maroon. And I picked up three of these coaches because they were on bargain at Hatton's. So each coach comes with two bits of extra detailing. They come with ends for the car door connectors, and they also come with replacement NEM closed couplings. Now these coaches are pretty nice. They got sprung buffers. They've got quite a bit of detail, and they look exactly like the prototype, so I'm quite pleased with them. They come equipped with your standard closed coupling, small tension lock coupling there, but they have this really cool close coupling system that I've seen on a couple other sites on other YouTube channels, and they work pretty well, so we're going to put those on. Now obviously you're going to want to keep the standard small tension lock coupling on either end of your rake. So here we have I believe this is R4411A, and it's a third class brake. So on the end that connects to the next coach, we have put the blank connector in for the car door, and then on the other gangway we've put in the one with the window, and you can see there it's got some sprung buffers. And you can see here we left the standard tension lock coupling on there. The reason we did that is this is the end that could potentially be connected to a loco. Now I picked up three, like I said. So this one here, like I said, it's a brake third class. The one here in the middle is a first class coach. It's R4499, and it has a ring number of W8054W. And then finally we have the Composite Brake, which is R4413A, and it's W7853. Now there is another brake that they had, but obviously in this rake this works pretty well. You have two brakes and a coach in the middle. So the middle coach, we're going to have two connectors that basically are both blank, and that's actually how I figured out that the window end goes at the end, is because the one that goes in the middle had two blanks, and obviously we'll replace both the NEM sockets, NEM couplings on the middle one, and then it's pretty straightforward. So to do this, you're going to need some brush-on glue. I'd recommend the brush-on kind of variety, just because it's easier to apply it to the coach without making a mess. And then you're going to need either some tweezers or a couple of toothpicks. Probably paper clip will work as well, but you're likely to do less damage with a toothpick. Now the reason you need a toothpick, if I move this coach out of the way, and these come straight out of the box, by the way. I can show you. They come with the new Hornby packaging, so it's basically like the Bachmann, and you can see in there it has that kind of bit that you disconnect, and it kind of flips open at the top. So and it's also padded, so it's quite nice. They also, I don't know if you see this, not only did they put the product code and the description, they also now put the running number as well on there, which is quite handy. So if you look here at the coach, you can see it's got these kind of plastic wrapped inserts. Now these come out, and it took me a few minutes to figure out if they needed to come out or not, but if you actually look at the pieces that are in here, they have little clips and they don't fit with these in here. So what you do is just simply take the stick and pull it out like so, and I'll do the other end as well, and you just basically stick it in one of the corners. Sometimes there's a corner sticking out, so you can see there. Just stick it in and pull it right on out. These are just like some sort of polystyrene or paper wrapping, so you can discard those and whatnot. I think they're just there to keep the shape. So what I typically do first with these is remove the NEM coupling, and the NEM coupling is pretty easy to remove. You just simply put your finger on the socket part there, grab this part like so, and it should just come out. Yeah, like that. It's pretty straightforward, and we'll do the same thing on the other end. If I move it forward, maybe you can see it a little bit better. So just put your finger on there to hold it in place, and then take the other 2 fingers and it just slides right out. Okay, so like I said, this is the first class coach, and you can see there it's got a quite nice set of details. It has little curtains inside and so on. Now I did see some people nitpicking that the curtains were too uniform, and that's not how you'd find you know, the real thing. Well, you know what, you know, I'd rather have them uniform and, you know, not quite nitpick about that, and have the coaches affordable, because you know, obviously these things weren't selling that well if they were marked down by Hattons that much, and they were marked down quite considerably. This wasn't a set of coaches I was considering until I saw that they were on bargain. So if you see there, there's basically a set of clips on each of those, and what you probably want to do is test fit. So what I do is slide it into the top and just kind of push it into the bottom. Now obviously you're gonna have to glue them in place because they don't stay. You kind of move around, and obviously if I tap it a little bit, it'll probably, once it gets around the layout, it'll just, you can see, just falls off like that. So these are quite easy to glue on. All you're going to do is take the brush glue and run it around this rubber gangway, just along the inside, just enough for it to grab onto the to the cover there. So just brush it off, and then we'll take this and just run it along the inside like so. You don't need a lot of glue, you just need enough to run around the edge like that. And then, this is an American brand of Crazy Glue, so it actually doesn't set quite as quick as the Loctite, and then you just simply slide it in like that, and then because it doesn't quite glue as fast, you just kind of need to hold it for a few seconds. I typically try to hold it for about 15 or 20 seconds, and then make sure that the glue is actually adhered to it. And while that's doing that, I'm going to go find one here and put the NEM couplings on it. So here is the other pair from the NEM coupling that I just took out. So I'm going to put that on this side. So just clip that in place. And again, to put the NEM coupling in, it's pretty straightforward. You just hold it in place and make sure it's the right way up. To know if it's the right way up, the little plastic piece is hanging down to kind of U-shaped, and it just clips in place like that. So you can see it's all in place, and then what you want to do is just make sure, you can check to make sure that it is the kind of interconnect like so. So that's correct. Alright. You want to make sure that it is gluing okay. So what I'm going to do next is go ahead and put the other coupling on the side while I'm waiting for that to kind of dry. So what I'm going to do is, this one's facing that way, so I'm going to put it on the opposite way, and let's flick it over again. Just gently click it into place like that. See, it's very straightforward. Alright, so what we're going to do next is glue this other end on. Again, just tap off the glue a little bit, just like that. run it around the inside of the edge. You want to try to avoid getting glue on the outside, otherwise it might kind of leak out on you. And again, you just take it and slide it in on the top here, and make sure that it fits there, and then just hold it in place. Like so. Now, a couple of times with the first one, I didn't get enough glue on it, so I had to go and re-glue it, but this one looks okay. So there you have it. That's pretty much it. Now, just so you know, on the like I said, start a video on the brake. It does come with a window, one with a window in it, and one with no window. The one with no window goes on the end with the kind of bathroom, so you can see here the lavatory is cleared out, and so that's where that goes, and then the other end goes on the guard end at the end. Alright, so I'm going to go and fit this onto the last one, and we'll go and show it to you on the layout. So there you have it. You got a couple of nice shots of the BR Hawksworth coaches. One thing I will mention is that the close coupling and the extra detailing at the end of the corridors, they do not fit together. So you can use the close coupling without that extra detailing, but if you put that extra detailing on the end of the gangways here, the close couplings don't work. However, if you use the original NEM tension lock couplings with the gangways and the extra covers for the gangways, it does actually make it close coupling basically. So it looks like you can use one or the other method. So I decided to put the tension lock couplings back on because I had already glued those gangway covers on. You can also remove those gangway covers even after they're glued. The rubber seems to only loosely kind of adheres to the glue, so you can always pull them off if you don't like them. Alright, so I'm going to go move this coach up just a little bit so you can get a better shot at the gangway with the tension lock, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright, so you can see here the tension lock and those gangway covers work pretty well to give you kind of that close coupling look, while still being able to make it around the tighter second radius curves. In case you're curious, the other locomotive that's hauling the Pullman coaches around is a Bachmann A2 Happy Night. We'll be doing a video on that over the weekend. It's 60533 in BR green with crest, and it's pulling some flush-sided Pullman coaches, and those are newly acquired coaches, and I'll be doing a video on those over the weekend as well. Alright, so I'll leave you with a few more shots. In case you're wondering what loco is pulling the Hawksworth coaches here, it's a Bachmann B1. It's a 61180, and it's the weathered version, and I've had it for a while. It was pretty nice loco, and we'll be doing a video on that probably in the near future as well. Alright, so we'll leave you with a shot of this pulling out of the station here, and hope you enjoyed the video.